Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Dick Wyn and welcome to yet another episode of Grocery Haul Quarantine Edition. This is the series where I talk about the groceries that I bought for that particular week or particular, month. We're now at episode 4 and today I actually went out to get my groceries, which is unlike what I did the previous episode where I ordered my groceries through Amazon Fresh and got them delivered to my doorstep. If you haven't checked that video out, I'll leave links to watch that in the top right corner here. So today I went out to H Mart, which is a brand new Korean/Asian grocery store that opened just last week. I was thinking of going there last week, but when I saw photos on Instagram of people waiting in line outside just to get in the store, I said to myself, I'll probably wait a week or two to go there, as it's not really a good idea to go to crowded places during a global pandemic like we are right now, even if they're mandating masks and gloves. But yeah, for those of you not familiar with H Mart, they're basically an Asian American grocery store chain in the US with over 60 locations, and the one in Mesa here is the very first store here in Arizona. I was honestly very skeptical that H Mart would actually open their doors here in Arizona, as I have been hearing about this supposed opening of an H Mart in Phoenix ever since I started college at ASU back in 2016. That was close to 4 years right now, but what do you know? They're finally open. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start with the haul part of this grocery haul episode. And as always, I'll be wiping down my groceries with disinfectant wipes just to be extra safe here. And here's something that I recently found out about using disinfectant wipes. That is, in order for these wipes to properly disinfect the surface or item that you're wiping it, you actually need to leave them wet for about 10 minutes. So that's a quick PSA for those of you using disinfectant wipes to be wipe down groceries or wipe down surfaces. So without further ado, let's start with the grocery haul. Pork belly strips, Korean style short ribs, bone-in sliced short ribs, beef kalbi marinade, seasoned rice vinegar, nigori spicy seafood udon, indomie, samyang hot chicken flavor ramen, roasted seaweed, Korean soybean paste, spicy small octopus dumpling, buckwheat cold noodles with radish kimchi broth, kimchi, fish tofu, organic whole chicken, skin-on pork belly, milkies, kimchi steamed bun, red bean steamed bun, Japanese curry mix, red bean flavor mochi ice cream, almond and chocolate pepero stick, cheese tteokbokki, dried seaweed, yakut, 2 onions, napa cabbage, Korean pear, mini watermelon, mixed sashimi, stir-fried fish cake. So yeah, that is all that I bought in today's episode of Grocery Haul Quarantine Edition at H Mart. So here's the receipt itself. I spent $222. The bulk of the money went into the meats. They're pretty high quality. There are some organic stuff. There is some USDA choice beef here and sashimi here. And overall, it was great. I like the selection of items that they have there, although I have to complain a little. Maybe it was because they've opened just last week, and I went there 1 week later, which some of their shelves were actually empty. They're not fully empty, but some of the shelves were clearly like, they had stuff, but they were bought over by someone else. I'll forgive them for that point because they just opened last week, and last week there was a lot of people coming in and going, grabbing stuff. But yeah, the selection was great, and in the store itself, they did enforce wearing of masks. And at the entrance, they did say like people who do not wear masks aren't allowed to enter. And throughout the store, I saw people, everyone was wearing their masks and nobody was like not wearing a mask. So that's a really good sign. And in terms of social distancing, in that scenario was a little bit hard. There was some places like especially the seafood area and also the vegetable area, the fresh vegetable area was pretty crowded. Like there was a lot of people congregating there mostly because that is the path where when they first go in the store, they move around that corner. So what I did was that after I went to the entrance, I actually went through some of the aisles in the center to look at some of the instant noodles, some of the packaged goods, and some of the freezer sections here. And I found some good stuff. And then after it died down a little, I started going into the meat section, the fresh vegetable section, and also the seafood section. Pretty interesting stuff. And like I'm questioning because the location of the H Mart right now is actually in between 2 other Asian grocery stores. But what I can see H Mart differentiating themselves in this scenario is that they do have higher quality stuff. Like they do have this organic chicken that is air chilled. I don't see that in the Asian grocer there. And also they had like, one thing I was surprised, they had the pasture raised eggs from Vital Farms, although it was like $1 more expensive, so I didn't buy that. But they had that there, so it was pretty interesting that they had there. So it was a combination of like high quality Asian groceries plus some high quality like American stuff. So I could say it's a good fusion between like a high end like Asian grocery store and like a pretty high end like American grocery store. So yeah, that's my take on it. I'll definitely be visiting it in the future again when it's, yeah, maybe not in the next month, but like in the forthcoming month after that. I'll definitely visit there when they're properly restocked again and like the opening craze has died down a little, so people stop taking everything. In terms of what I'm most excited to try out is this Korean pear here. I haven't had Korean pear in quite a while. And also this spicy small octopus dumpling. This really caught my eye. I saw this in the freezer. I was looking for dumplings and I came across this. And I saw like, this sounds interesting. I've never seen this or tried this. So like, it should be interesting to see. Maybe I'll do a video about this if this tastes interesting. So that is all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful or somewhat interesting. If you've reached to this point of the video, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, everyone stay safe, stay at home. If you do go out to buy groceries or do some shopping, make sure to wear a mask outside, and I will catch you in the next video.